Hey there, comic book lovers. Welcome to another edition of Comic Book Geezers. I'm your host, Pete. My co-host, Wild Bill, is once again off doing some live stand-up comedy across the East Coast. He's actually up in Boston this weekend. But as you know, whenever Bill is not going to be here for one of our tapings, he makes sure to get one of his buddies in the comic and motion picture industry to come in and sit in for him. So today we've got a really, really cool guest, a very special guest who actually is a pretty big comic book fan too. You've seen him in movies like Rocky and Rambo and The Expendables and all sorts of stuff. So please give it up for Sylvester Stallone.
Hey, yo. Hey.
What's going on?
Hey, Pete, how are you? Nice to meet you.
Doing good. Nice to see
everybody.
you.
Hey, comic book fans. Hey, nice to see you. Sylvester Stallone. So, yeah, we're going to talk about Superman.
He's a big Superman fan. Who would
yeah.
have guessed, right?
Created by Jerry Siegel and Joe Shuster. S-U-S-T-E-R, I believe. And, these guys created the very first superhero, Superman.
Predated Batman. Yeah, exactly.
1938 it went back, And he's still going strong, Well, and Bill asked me, he said, can you step in for me, Sylvester? I said, absolutely. Absolutely I would, So, these are all what we're going to show you from Bill's collection, Superman, it started at a title called Action Comics, But, hey, check this out. It's Popeye, But, they couldn't call him Popeye. They called him Captain Strong, because they didn't have the legal rights, to get sued,
Did he eat his spinach in this one?
No, it was seaweed. It was seaweed. But a great book. Unfortunately, somebody had to change the cover parts. But other than that, this book is flawless except for the margin up there. Nice book if you like. That's a good little matchup,
Yeah.
Action Comics again. By the way, what number was that? This was 421. And this one over here, I don't know, 428. Look at Superman on a billboard here. Action
That's
Comics.
Right. But Action Black Canary on there as well. I saw it looks like a
yeah, that'd be like a second story in the back. There's two stories there,
Yeah.
Two for the money,
Two for the money. That's right.
Here goes another one. Superman. Talking about Clark Kent and Superman. Kind of like an identity out of the bag, cat out of the bag kind of story,
The alter ego has been revealed, huh?
Yeah, not liking it. Not liking it.
He's not liking it.
Oh, absolutely. No. Action Comics again. Oh, this is, what is that? 433. This one over here. 429. 433. And look at that. Look at your great artwork,
Yeah.
Oh, you gotta love it. If you're a Superman fan, there you go. 40th anniversary. This is a 35-cent issue. This is about, 1978, 79, something like that,
Here's a little replication of the original.
There it is, right there. Good call, Petey.
Yeah.
That's very nice. That's issue number 1 of the very first Superman, which was, again, the first superhero in comic book history.
Yeah.
Gotta love it.
That's right.
But that's it for the Action Comics. But he was such a popular character, Superman had his own title. Superman.
Of course.
This book is from 1971, and what makes this one special is Superman Going to Hell.
Ooh.
Covered by Neil Adams.
Ah, Neil Adams.
Great artwork.
That's right. You're familiar with that guy, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Hey, did they ever do any Rocky comics?
Not that
Or
I'm aware of.
Rambo comics?
Yeah. Not that I'm aware of.
I bet you would have liked that, though, right?
I would have liked the royalties, too. Absolutely, The money would keep rolling in,
That's right.
But I'm retired from movies now. I'm about 70 years old.
So no more Expendables? That's
we're done. Unless, things could happen, but I kind of stepped down. I've been doing movies, since 1976. Rocky was my first movie, that Hollywood wanted to buy this story from me. I was like, no. If you're going to buy it from me, I got to act in it, I stuck to my guns and it worked out for me.
Yeah, it totally worked out, yeah.
This is another good Superman story where Superman gives his powers to this crippled boy. There's an alien in this story going after Superman, trying to take his powers. But somehow Superman bestows his powers to this boy so that he got nothing. Superman got nothing to give the alien. Kind of a good story. Not bad. What do we got on the back there? What did it say there?
Oh my God, that's
just like Denny O'Neil?
Yeah, something like that.
Who else? Let me take my...
What do we got?
Oh, we got Danny O'Neill on the first story, and Len Wein is the writer on the second story.
Yeah, Len Wein.
That's what it was. There's 2 stories in one. Can't read Wild Bill's chicken scratch, you know? I have to talk to him about that. I love this cover.
Yeah, look at that.
Great cover. And for you Superman fans, and I don't know if you're trivia fans, if you used to like that show Seinfeld, every episode of Seinfeld there's a Superman in it. If you pay very careful attention.
Really?
Yeah, every issue, every episode of Seinfeld has a Superman. It's usually when they're in Jerry's apartment, he's got a Superman statue on the shelves.
Ah.
Superman is in every episode of Seinfeld.
So I guess Jerry's a big fan.
Yeah.
Or actually maybe Larry David is a big fan.
That could be too, you know, but pay attention. If you're Seinfeld fans, go back and watch the episodes. You'll see Superman at least once in every episode.
I'm going to have to do that.
Look at this. The United States Army taking Superman.
Something's up with that because you know that there's no match there.
He's out cold.
He's out cold.
Maybe kryptonite?
Yeah,
could be. Yeah. Absolutely. There's another one. This is the Abominable Snowman.
Wow.
And look, Superman's fist going right through the snow. Yeah. What number is this? Is 266. The other one I just showed you was 265. So moving right along. This is it 269. Kind of cool. I like how they have Superman flying across the top.
Yeah, right above his logo. Yeah.
They didn't do that for very long. Here you go. This is issue 270. Then again, a 20-cent book, probably from like 1973.
Cool dragon.
Then we jump up. This is 281. And I don't know who wrote high on it, but that not cool.
No, not cool at all.
Ruined it. Then we're moving right along. Absolutely. Here we go. This is anniversary issue 300. 300 of Superman.
I love that. That's probably worth something.
I hope so. I hope so. For Wild Bill's sake. Absolutely. This is 309. 309, cool cover. Then we're moving right along. We got 311. And Wild Bill recently picked this up with one of her fans from Comic Book Geezers, a guy named Mike. Thanks a lot, Mike. Cool. Hey, thank you.
Got the Flash there, too.
Not bad.
So have you seen any of our other shows where Wild Bill wasn't here? We've had some really cool guest stars.
I've been tuning in, but I've seen the ones with you guys, not with the celebrity guests. But I'm kind of busy, but I try to tune in when I can. I like the show. You guys got talent. I wish you all the best of luck.
Thank you. Appreciate that. We're trying.
Yeah, you got to keep swinging the bat, man. You know. This is 319, I believe. Yep.
Oh, that's a pretty cool cover right there.
Oh, I'm sorry. What was that?
318.
318. I was off by one. Definitely cool. Using it look like a heat vision.
Yeah.
Definitely. Kind of look like the Swamp Thing, even though it's not.
No.
I love the color. Love the artwork. Always was a Superman fan. I don't know about you guys. This is probably like 1979. 40 center. And again, look, he's trying to prove to himself that he's Clark Kent to this chick. Why you want to do that?
He's got some reason, I guess. He's not too happy there.
This is 331. This was 330. The other one. 331. And 332. Oh, I like this one coming up. This is 333. Yeah. Wild Bill got a bunch of them in a row. Bizarro.
Great. What a great
Like the reverse world universe, the exact opposite of Superman himself with the same powers.
Yep. But nuts.
Bizarro nuts. Bizarro crazy villain. Only one in Wild Bill's collection with Bizarro.
Okay.
Pretty cool, huh?
Yeah.
We got issue 341. Definitely looking good. Oh, what do you think of this one here, Pete?
Oh, yes. Very nice.
Frankenstein and Dracula.
Yeah.
Ganging up on Superman. That's a good matchup. Love this cover. Only horror monster cover of Superman that I've ever seen. To me, the best of my knowledge. Love this cover too.
That's pretty cool. This
is what we got at 347. The monster one was 347. 44. And that pretty much wraps up the Supermans until, as you know, sales were in the toilet with Superman because they were just, maybe the market was Superman out, saturated, I guess is the word to use, but they wanted to kill him off. So they did the death of Superman.
Yeah, it was a big deal.
And it happened in 1992. And here it is. The first part of the story that went 11 issues. Oh, the very back end of this book is the first appearance of Doomsday. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Doomsday was the guy that killed Superman, as you know. Here's a better example.
Yeah, these were pretty popular issues here.
And not only that, they did, what do you call it, a crossover. They went from one issue to another, to the next, to JLA.
Which, for those of you who don't know, is Justice League of America. If you don't, you should.
Then back to Superman. Then you got Superman again. The Adventures of Superman. Superman, this is Action Comics again.
Yep.
Then back to Superman again.
All over the place. So DC Comics was just all about this storyline in that year.
Back to Action Comics. So that were the three. Superman, Action Comics, and Superman Man of Steel.
Yep. Look at that.
So now this is the climactic battle. You know, the preview, or you could say that leads up to the death of Superman. This is what I call a reader issue, you know, because they made two of them, you know. They made a commemorative, I guess what you call it,
the death bag.
There you go. Thanks for helping me out there, Peter. Get a little starstruck, you know. But yeah, this one would be like this special collector's item.
Yep.
And they sealed it
As
with a bag.
As you can see, never been opened.
Oh no, Wild Bill never opened it. I gotta ask him, what the hell's wrong with you? But this is the reader copy. This is what it looked like on the inside if you opened it up. Then later on, a few years later, they made a reprint of this one in white. With a white. But this is the one. This one goes for what? $30-$50 right now. This one you can still find for $1 at a flea market. Then we got other stuff Pete's gonna show you from Wild Bill's collection.
Yeah.
Superman was all over the place.
So here we got stuff from the 60s and 70s, mostly 70s here. So here we got the Superman family. All right.
That's from 1975.
Yeah. More Superman family here. Lois, help Superman.
You notice this one, drop it down a little, will you? $1. About 64 pages. Probably from like 1978, 77, something like that. And then
Here's
another title.
World's Finest, all right? Most of you know World's Finest was a way to get Batman and Superman in the same book together.
They're kind of like a team-up, you know? Yeah. Absolutely.
Because that was DC's mantra back then. You had these two iconic characters, you got to get them together.
Batman and Superman.
Yeah, so here, you know, another World's Finest.
And this one over here, this one is like from 1968. 69, sorry. This is like 1973.
Yeah, I was going to say 20 cents. And now 100 pages for only 60 cents.
And this one here is number
224. Look at that. All sorts of thick.
I like the shark one up here.
Yeah.
The corner. Get some glare there,
There we
Petey.
go, yeah.
Oh, good thing I got my shades on.
I know, you
Man,
gotta watch out for
holy
those lights.
Jesus, oh, what the glare of that bag. What's going on here?
It's like you're like on a movie set, right?
It was so low budget. This ain't no movie set. It was so low budget. There's no lights in here.
Cut us a break. We're trying to get
guys
going.
make it. I pray to God that you guys make it. That someone finds you guys and picks you up and syndicates you, make you go TV bound. You know,
that's what we hope.
You guys need it. You really deserve it.
People love comics, right?
People love comics. People love comic book geezers. The ones that are watching. 40 subscribers. Not bad after 6-7 months. Keep plugging away. But 1,900 hits so far.
Yeah.
You guys are doing something right.
We're trying.
This was like another kind of thing with Superman called DC Comics Presents. This is issue number 2.
Number 3, actually.
Oh,
You're
3.
close. You're close.
Adam Strange.
Yeah.
Adam Strange. Another weird character from the DC universe.
And here we got issue number 4, which is Superman and the Metal Men.
Now, I'm not perfectly sure, but this might be the first appearance of the Metal Men. I could be wrong about that, but it's the first appearance of the Metal Men in this title. That I do know for a fact. Check your fact books, people.
Yeah. And I had to show this. Battlestar Galactica, remember when that was on TV?
That's in 1980.
Yeah.
This might be a 1979 book. It's a 40 center, so that could be 1979 or late 78. That's around the time that show started. Then speaking of Superman, Pete's going to tell you some other titles of Superman.
Yeah, so a later run, what did we say? These are in the late 80s. They came up with another title called Man of Steel. It was a limited run, and I have all 6 issues. So I actually have 2 of number 1. I have because it was a variant. They like to they start doing those variant things.
One cover here, another cover
so
there.
Here's number 1 of the Man of Steel with that cover. But I also have...
Look at this other. But if you open them up,
they're exactly
on the
the same.
inside, the exact same story, same artwork. So you're not missing anything.
No, so basically, it's this turned into that.
Versus a close up. Yeah, zoom in.
And here we have number 2.
Number 2.
Yeah, that's Lois right there, obviously.
Pretty cool.
I like this cover here. This is pretty neat. You got Batman, of course, making an appearance there.
Again, the brotherhood between Batman and Superman.
Forever entwined, these guys. And then we got number 4. You know what's interesting? We have not seen one cover today with Lex Luthor on it.
No.
Pretty interesting. You would think that there'd be tons of those, and I'm sure there are.
It's funny you mention that because there's no Lex Luthor in the whole stack we just showed from Wild Bill's collection. No Lex Luthor.
Yeah, none. Yeah, here we got.
I guess Wild
Bizarro's back.
More.
There's Bizarro.
See, there you go.
There we go.
No Bizarro.
And then for number 6, and the final one there.
And the last one we're going to close out with is a very special issue of Marvel and DC Comics. The second time in their history where they teamed up together to do Superman and Spider-Man. Now, Pete here tells me before we start taping, he got issue number 1. This is the second time.
I do. It's somewhere in a box in my garage, and I just haven't been able to find it. But I do have the very, very first one, Spider-Man versus Superman. Very cool.
What's a little different about this one is they incorporate a few more characters, like Dr. Doom, the Hulk, Wonder Woman is in here, also the Parasite. And I'm going to take it out of the bag just to show you something.
Oh, look at that on the back.
The back cover is really, this is incredible. If you love comics and you see that Marvel and DC are teaming up, you gotta buy it, you gotta jump on it. And Wild Bill did that. This is from Wild Bill's collection. So that pretty much wrapped up our Superman episode. I'm Sylvester Stallone saying, hey, thanks for being here. And keep watching Comic Book Geezers. These guys, I wish them all the best. And I want to thank Wild Bill for giving me the chance to be here. This is great. And I think you guys, we want to thank you for all your hits. And, keep subscribing and spread the word. Spread it around like herpes. You know what I mean? All right. Thanks for being here.
Anything you want to plug before you go? Anything you got work going on in your career?
I'm just chilling, man. I'm spending my money, hanging out, on the beach, still lifting weights, the last thing I remember doing was Creed, which was a good
That was
movie.
a couple of years ago. What have you been doing since then?
I've been just chilling out. I told you, man. I like to eat a pasta, go to comic clubs once in a while, catch a Wild Bill show, That's about it.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
I'm doing this.
I'm
doing this. We got our sister show on Sea of Tranquility, the music show. I'm busy.
All right.
I'm busy.
Well, absolutely.
I'm not as busy as you, though. I think you
time will tell. I wish you guys all the best. I want Pete. Thank you so much for having me over here.
Thanks for coming, Sylvester Stallone, everybody.
Oh yeah, everyone, be good. Take care now.
All right. So that wraps up another edition of Comic Book Geezers, our Superman show with our special guest Sylvester Stallone. Rocky, Rambo himself. We are coming at you next. Wild Bill, she'll be back for the next episode, which is Submariner. We've also got a show on the Justice League, kind of like almost like a part 2 of this one here. So stay tuned for that. Thanks again, everybody, for watching, and we'll see you real soon. Bye-bye.